After 50 years of sitting idle, the Liberty Derrick lives again. Most people would refer to a derrick as a crane, but this unique relic of the early 20th century granite quarrying industry redefines what lifting power can look like. The Liberty Derrick has been rejuvenated and relocated by Stearns County to show visitors how blocks of granite were removed from the quarry floor, the first step in creating granite products for a growing stone market. Let's take a step back in time and look at how the Liberty Derrick came to be. Frank Yogerst, an aspiring mechanical engineer, decided to get out of automobiles and create a granite quarrying and manufacturing business. In 1924, he founded the Liberty Granite Company just southwest of the city of Waite Park, Minnesota, in the heart of granite country. Liberty Granite was established on the north side of what eventually became Quarry Park and Nature Preserve, Stearns County's largest park. Being located on a spur line that connected its business to the quarrying operations in Quarry Park and to a main railroad system was a formula for success for Liberty Granite Company. The 25 employees at Liberty worked round-the-clock shifts. Their saws buzzed all night long, reducing 20-ton blocks of granite to finely polished monuments and building stone. There were no barons in granite, just lots of hard-working families shipping a living from 1.7 billion-year-old bedrock. Yogerst retired in 1955, and the Liberty Derrick was left to oversee the disappearance of the company. Until Stearns County Parks acquired it in 1996, the Liberty Derrick saw little use of its 20-ton lifting capacity. In 2004, Stearns County moved the derrick into Quarry Park for restoration analysis. Major deterioration had occurred on the single-piece Douglas fir mast and boom arm. New timbers were needed and would be about $15,000 each. It looked like the cost would be the death knell for the restoration project. Thanks to an anonymous donor in 2005, new timbers of Douglas fir were ordered and hope for restoration grew. The Hull Oaks Lumber Company of Monroe, Oregon, the only steam-driven sawmill in North America, harvested two 110-year-old fir trees on April 7, 2005 at 7:30 a.m. from the Oregon Coastal Range. The 85-foot-long timbers arrived by truck at Quarry Park on May 19, 2005. Patient park carpentry staff spent most of the summer of 2005 transferring the original hardware to the new timbers. The spider, base, straighteners, and brackets were all hand-fitted to the new timbers with care and old-fashioned dedication. In 2006, with timbers restored, it was time to use a modern crane to hoist the Liberty Derrick to its new home on the south ledge of Benzie 14 on a slab poured for a derrick back in 1946. Park staff orchestrated the hoisting of the refurbished derrick. The weight of just the new mast with all its guidelines was 9,000 pounds. Cold Spring Granite quarriers assisted park staff in securing the new cables to staples and dead men. The mast and boom were hoisted into place, overseeing quarries that had been dormant for half a century. Thanks to Bob Ramler, the best volunteer imaginable and a retired quarrier from Cold Spring Granite, staff were able to erect the derrick and secure it according to specifications for wooden derricks of the early 1900s. Bob knew how tight to torque even the most obscure bolt. To make sure the mast was plumb, he measured it the old-fashioned way with a 2x4 crescent wrench and a piece of string. With the newly secured derrick in place, park staff next constructed a concrete slab for anchoring the drum hoist and power equipment, which would be installed in 2007. However, the 100-year-old machinery still needed restoration. Flywheels, drums, brakes, springs, and gears all needed inspection. The original 50-horsepower General Electric motor had to be baked and revarnished to bring its power back to original levels. The Liberty Derrick was ready for recabling. Again, the modern crane returned to Quarry Park to help place cable through the mast sheaves 85 feet above the ground to the drum hoists. The restoration project was on the last leg of its journey. A shelter for the motor and equipment was needed. Dale Gruber Construction stepped up to the task and donated design, construction, and fundraising services to complete the project. In celebration of completion, Dale arranged a dedication for September 19, 2008, which would include lifting a 4-ton block of St. Cloud red granite out of a quarry. All systems were go. With so much dedicated service given to the project, Bob Ramler had to be the man to flip the power switch and hoist the first block of granite in 50 years from a quarry floor at Quarry Park and Nature Preserve. Though the 60-some spectators at the dedication all lived in Granite country, none of them had ever seen what they witnessed that day. History came alive.